Yo, yo, what is good? We are asking a major question today, and the question is this. The question is, how do we know when we should give up on our dreams? Man, what a question. So, here's my take on that. How do I know when I should give up on my dreams? How do you know when it's time to give up? The first thing is, I hear so many people saying this, but they are scared. And what are they scared of? They're scared to fail. Let me tell you something right now. The last 2 years of my life, I have failed more times than at any other point in my life ever, okay? Last 2 years, I've failed more times than any other points in my life ever, and the last 2 years of my life have been the most fulfilling, the most rewarding, the most growing, the most enjoyable years of my life that I've ever had. So one is, stop being afraid to fail. Get used to seeing failure as a good thing, as something that is propelling you towards your own growth. Okay, so we're going to get comfortable with failing, but I get that that's not enough, right? We want to know at what point really are our dreams practical? Are our dreams not practical? Is enough enough? Is it time to throw in the towel? Okay, and this is where I want to call in my buddy, Dr. Heidi Grant Halverson, who's one of the world's leading positive psychologists. She teaches at Columbia University. So I read a great book by Heidi. And Heidi is a motivational expert, and she's not just one of these you can do it kind of go, rah, rah, pat you on your back, stick a battery where it needs to go type of people. She's presenting stuff that's based in research, right? It's grounded in science, and it's not just you can do it, believe in you can achieve kind of woo-woo bullshit crap. So I'm going to quote Heidi in her book right here, and I think you're going to find this really valuable. It's exactly answering that question, how do we know when we should give up on our dreams? So Heidi says, you need to decide if giving up is really what's best for you. And try asking yourself the following questions. 1, am I having a hard time reaching this goal? Figure out what it would take to be more successful, and if it's you need more time, or more effort, or a new approach, or help from an expert, or greater self-control, or a better plan, if it's any of those things right there, if the answer is, I don't have what it takes, then you're wrong. That you have what it takes, start again. All right, and I'm reaching into Heidi's research here, right? And she says, okay, ask yourself the next question, am I able to do what it takes? Can I find the time, the energy, or the help that I need? If the answer is no, that you can't find the time, or the energy, or the help that you need, then you should give up on your goal. That's it, give up on your goal. And the other question is, will doing what it takes cost me too much? Will it make me unhappy? And will I need to sacrifice too many other goals that are important to me in order to accomplish this one? And if the answer is yes to any of those questions, it's time to throw in the towel, give up on the goal. But here's the cool thing. The answer is never about, I don't have what it takes. It's if you have the resources, if you have the time, if you have the freedom, if you have the money that you need in order to be able to pursue something, then it's always about, if you fail at a goal, it's always about just finding a better strategy, finding the support, finding a resource, finding something that is going to enable you to take a different approach. And a big part of the living on purpose philosophy, I know finances are a big thing for a lot of people, so it's reducing your expenses to a point where you can spend the time that you need to go after a goal worthwhile, to create a life that you actually give a shit about and claim your own value system opposed to what pop culture says you should value. The money, the fame, the beauty, all those things. You create your own value system, and you can do this. I reduced my expenses in half when I quit my job. In half! In half I reduced them. That's nuts. That is nuts. And, you know, there's a ton of ways that you could do the same that I'm sure you just don't know of yet right now. So it's never about not having the ability to reach your goal. It's always about the time, the resources, the effort, the time and the resources, kind of having those things. So what else did I want to touch on in this video? You know, one other thing that comes to mind, which I felt when I was living an unfulfilled life, people ask me all the time, like, what was it that was that one kind of catalyst to bring you to the next, you know, to kind of send you on this journey? And it's always learning more about yourself. It's always figuring out who you are, what you want, and you do that through a variety of ways. But more than anything, what makes it so difficult and so fucking scary is that we feel like we're by ourselves. We feel like nobody else in the world is feeling what we're feeling, going through what we're going through, experiencing what we're experiencing. And we're afraid to talk about it. We're afraid to open up to other people and just be real from our core. Jacob, this is what I'm going through. These are my feelings. We're scared of them ourselves, no less to share that with somebody else and see what they may think of us. You know, are we going to be perceived as weak? Are they not going to get us? Are they going to ostracize us? So I want to let you know that I've gone through it. There's a ton of other people who you know, who you just don't talk openly about, who are also going through struggles, and very similar struggles. The problems that you think are yours, that you only have, you're the only one to ever experience this in the world. You know how many people are going through that right now? So don't give up. You know, you heard when to give up, you heard when not to give up. And ultimately, it comes down to having faith. You gotta have faith in your purpose. You gotta have faith in your life. And in order to have faith, put yourself in the right environment, surround yourself with the right people, get the right help, read the right inspirational books, read, you know, whatever does it for you. And you have to think about service. You have to remember that your purpose is not to get, your purpose is to give. Okay? Your purpose is not to get, your purpose is about giving. Every day when I wake up in the morning and I meditate, this is the thought that comes to my mind. My purpose is not about getting, my purpose is about giving. And the more you're open to giving, the more that you construct just a mental mindset of giving. You don't need to quit your job and start some crazy new shit right now. You can do this right now today. The more that you think about giving, the more that the universe, God, spirit, whatever the hell you call it, the more opportunity that is going to present itself in your life for you to give. You understand? The more you're ready to give, the more that's going to be given to you to give. So, with that being said, I hope you guys got something out of this video. Oh yes, it is that day. Life coaching opens back up today. Will be open until the end of the week. If you're interested in actually making a change in your life and not bullshitting yourself or anyone else anymore, and you're ready to take that commitment and get the support that's needed, because you know what? We need support. I need support, you need support, we all need it. If you're ready to take that next step and you're serious about changing your life, no bullshit, sign up for life coaching. I'm here to help. And if price is an issue, like I said, my purpose is to give, just talk to me, okay? Shoot me an email, let me know what's up. I'm here to give, to support, to help, and I fucking love my life, and I would love to help you create a life that you love also. All right, we'll talk soon, baby. I am out. Peace.